Hi everybody. I just wanted to do a very quick little video on the analysis part of your assignment for this week. So because you've had some practice looking at the analysis of a running record last week that another teacher was doing, I want you to focus on analyzing a running record for this week. Remember, previous weeks you were just doing a running record, even though some of you took that next step and analyzed it and thought about next steps for the reader. For those of you that didn't, or even for those of you that did, I want you to do it again because the more practice, the better. So just a couple of quick things about miscue analysis is remember that in this class, we come from a strengths-based perspective, which is why when we're looking at miscues, we're not immediately going to what the kid didn't do. We're going first to what the kid did do. And then we're going to celebrate that. Because remember, we call them miscues and not errors because miscues are typically signs of a mature reader. It's a kiddo who's given their best shot, who's using something that they know as a reader to take a chance, take a risk, and that's what we want. We want miscues so that we can have an in-depth view of what might be going on in that child's reading brain. So strength-based, thinking about what they did use first, and then bridging that gap. So here's what they used. Wow, celebrate that. Way to go. Awesome. And then to get over that hump to what would be the correct reading, what do we need to fill in for that child? And so you can go back to previous modules where we talked about the different cueing systems of visual and meaning and syntactic to help you think about that if you're that kind of a thinker. But if you're more of a global thinker, you just think about the kiddo as a reader themselves. And it might not even be around the errors. It might be around their comprehension of the story. Do they need support around that? And then what does that end up meaning for a child who may read with perfectly great accuracy but cannot comprehend the story? What would your instructional decision making look like for that child? What kind of discussions would you have with that kiddo as a reader? So that is what I want you to do this week when you're taking that running record and this time analyzing it and sharing in the discussion board what you noticed as you analyzed. So about the kid, but then what did you notice about yourself? Be a little meta for me for a while, metacognitive, and think about, okay, so as a miscue analyzer, what were my strengths? What was I really good at as I'm doing this running record and this miscue analysis? Then what do I need to maybe improve upon as well? So that's all for this very quick video. Just wanted to make sure that I was clear and clarified what you're expected to do for this week. All right, talk to you guys soon.